Same, if you watch the way he got beat by Islam, the reason why he threw that knee was he saw Islam ducking and he was timing it and he threw that knee, but then he got clipped with the right hand. If you actually look at it, it wasn't just a random knee. He was actually onto something, and it's possible to hit Ilya with it as well, but Ilya is just very sharp and elusive and it's very tight. I don't see him hitting him with a knee, even though it's an option. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, I do get it. Like Ilya is a much better striker. I think his reflexes are very fast. He's not gonna get hit with the knee, and then he hits very hard. You were saying that he hits harder than Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje, which we're gonna find out because this is the first time he's actually second time that he's fighting a lightweight division, but when he's fighting like an actual good fighter, a high level fighter in the lightweight division. So we will see how his power translates to the lightweight division. Does he hit harder than Justin Gaethje and like Dustin Poirier? Even if he doesn't, he's a better technical boxer, so he still has like the opportunity to knock Charles out. I think he's gonna throw more vicious combinations, unlike those guys. So, but one thing I want to see is like the size difference, not just in terms of like striking power, but in terms of like grappling power as well. Like we saw Charles Oliveira himself has like improved his wrestling a lot. Like Charles, when he came to the UFC, he was known as like a wrestler. He was more like a BJJ guy who would like pull up the guard. You would see him pulling up the guard a lot of times. But I think after he got like dominated by, let's say, Islam Makhachev in terms of like grappling, Islam took him down like twice. I think that's when he kind of like improved his wrestling. Against Darius, you saw his wrestling was really good. And then against Michael Chandler, he dominated Michael Chandler in wrestling. Yes.
Watching his wrestling there.
Improved. So I also want to see like can he impose as well? Because even though Ilya is a big guy, we know he was having trouble making the weight. But is he going to be as big as Charles? Is Charles going to have like maybe 4 kgs, 3 kgs like muscle difference that he could impose as well a little bit on Ilya?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Charles applies a lot of pressure. He is constantly, his eyes are constantly putting pressure on, which is good. I mean, especially if he will probably be bigger and he'll be able to put pressure on. And, you know, applying pressure helps, especially with throwing head kicks, because he's the one that's going to be wanting to push Ilya back and not want to be crowded by Ilya. So it's good, but it's not going to be enough.